Hey, welcome to this here stream. I'm Fatui, or Fet as most people know me, and we're playing Octopath Traveler on PC. It came out 5 minutes ago on Steam. Go check it out, it's a great game. I already finished the Switch version, which has been out for almost a year, I think. So, get the setup here. We are playing with a standard PlayStation 4 controller through Steam. And let's check out some stuff here. So, the first thing we're gonna do is look at the options. I actually been here already because this, most games actually really just don't set up correctly when you launch it first. So I'm not big a fan of the Japanese. We get both, just like we did on Switch. We have some options here. Vibration we can turn off and off. You can remember battle positions. If I actually think that's actually a good idea, because that means when we choose, because this here is a tactical JRPG game, that means just like Final Fantasy, it remembers the last position you were in. So if you just want to mash quickly, quick enemies, grinding and all that, we are probably going to do some grinding here. I can't promise you we will play this here game fully. I am streaming for the first time in like forever. So bear with me. I'm a bit rusty. I am trying to control everything. So let's look at the options here. So we have, as you can see here, resolutions, because this here is on PC. They have fully support for display resolutions. This here is running on my PC at 2K resolution, or 1440p. We have full screen on. We have the highest resolution. There's not a lot to do here. I don't think this here is that demanding. My CPU is running okay, and I'm actually also recording at the same time. Remember that. So we have that. We have some brightness adjustment. It's pretty much set to default. It has some cool things. It starts in the lowest resolution when you pop it up first time. I highly recommend you go and set these settings here, and you can do full screen, borderless, and Windows depending on what you do. Sound, we have control of voice, music, sound effects, and ambient sound. Also, right now you're probably hearing the great music, and I also highly recommend you check out the soundtrack on Spotify or anything else, or get the soundtrack officially. You can get it. I actually recommend you go to Amazon.co.Japan, where you actually can port the official soundtrack. It's 4 discs in total, and you get a better quality there. You can see this here has been set. Sadly, there's no switching, because actually some games today actually have it so you can switch over to actually choose the button layout or the button icons for your controller. This here is set as Xbox only. I actually play a game that is called Crosscodes? The brain fart there. And that actually has the option to change between Xbox and PlayStation icons. So sadly, this here doesn't. I wish more people do it. I do have, of course, all your icons for mouse and for keyboard also, but we're going with a controller, so that's both that. So let's start this here out. And I think we skipped a little bit ahead here, but I didn't want to bore you with all the things that happened in the stream here. So this here is a pure recording of the 2K version of the game that I'm running on this here PC. And I gotta say, there is pretty much no difference at all between the Switch and the PC version so far that I've noticed. We've gotten those nice options that I showed you in the start of this here video, and I think it's a perfect port. It's not a downgrade, it's not an upgrade in my opinion either. Well, you can play it in any resolution that you want, but it is not like it's not going to look more beautiful. It's still the game that you want to play. So I think it's worth your time. If you don't own a Switch, if you don't own any type of console where you can get this here on, I'm thinking this here could potentially come at some point down the line to PlayStation also, but I don't think it will happen, because I'm pretty sure that Nintendo probably said you can only do it on a Switch console. But who knows? Things can happen. Square Enix can do whatever they want. It's their IP, and it's a successful IP in my opinion. Even though that some people don't like the story, but in my opinion, it's a great addition to a lacking selection of release releases this year so far with JRPGs on the Steam platform. So I can only say it runs perfect, it runs smooth. I will be streaming more of it, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed this here boss battle. Spoiler warning on this here, and yeah. And hope you come back for more. Like this here video and all that great stuff. Until next time, see ya.
レイバース家の執事でございます。
気配を殺し俺の背後を取る。そんまあいい。おびき寄せられた上、ここでむざむざと捕まる気はない。帰らせてもらうとしよ
う。残念ながらそうはいきません。あなたを逃がすわけにはいかないのです。
やるぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。 行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。そうだ。どこ見てるんだ。そうだ。ライフスピード。さあ